Good morning, friends. It's Saturday, I believe it's the 7th. We're back to work at the high tunnel. It's been 2-3 weeks since we uploaded a video. Since we last checked in with you, we've tamped all the holes in. That's clay. We've got a pretty rich loamy soil in the area. It's not really the best for tamping back in, and we don't really want our topsoil at the bottom of the hole. So when they repaired that culvert down on the road, they took a cut off of our side of the road, our land, and it was pretty good clay in there, a mix of clay and rock and gravel. So we loaded up buckets and hauled them down here with the pickup and dumped them in the hole, and we tamped that in. And we did that all the way around. We'd like to do that instead of concrete because the way things were going, we end up working on the high tunnel about one day, and then something comes up and it's a week or 2 weeks before we get back to it. And we've dug these holes out a couple times for the purpose of repositioning the building. And if you go back and see the destruction video, everything's all over the place. But to pull these back and level them, we had to dig some pretty big holes to have built forms. Then we would have had to backfill around the forms. That would have taken a bunch more time, and we knew we weren't going to have that much time. And sure enough, we haven't. We did this side first. We got all but 2 of these tamped in. That was 2-3 weeks back now, and we started tamping that day. And sure enough, we got a 4-inch rain that night. So, you know, if we'd set up to pour concrete piers, we would have dug a bunch of holes out and then had it rain, and it would have washed more dirt into the holes. We'd had to start all over again. So that's the way this project's gone. So we like to just tamp. So we've got all the posts tamped back in on the south side. We've got them tamped in on the north side. And as you can see behind me, we have got the cover on the north side wall. We did that the other day. We did that Thursday. The wind was blowing pretty good. We had it on a reel and we just unrolled it down the building. If it works out, we'll show you how we did that today. The problem is we don't have a tripod for the phone right now. It's part of the reason we don't shoot any action videos, for the lack of a better word. So boy, yeah, today we're gonna do the south side. We've got to, these are new boards up. These are new boards up here for the most part. That's an old board. Went on. After that, it's new, and we removed the U channel from the old, and so we've got to mount the U channel all the way across, the rest of the way across, and then we've got to put boards down here at the bottom. Now this is your standard height, but the building's not level, so we've got this extra, and we've extended the post. And this post goes a good 4 foot into the ground still, and the metal posts, we've made them longer. They go 4 foot in too. So last time around that didn't make much difference, but hopefully with these 6x6s it will. If you go back and check out, I'll put the link down in the description, but if you check out the video the day after the derecho, this stuff's all up out of the ground. And in fact, the cover from up here is sitting underneath the post. It was something. It was a lot of fun figuring how to get it all straightened out. If you ever have it happen, be sure to come back and find us and watch the videos on how to put one back together. So yeah, we're gonna put the U channel on and then mount 2x6s to the bottom. We're gonna use the used ones off the top as far as possible, because this will all get buried eventually. This will get built up level here. It just ain't gonna happen today. So yeah, then after that, we're gonna try and mount the west door again. And the man door's gotta be reskinned. Needs to have a liner put back on it, plastic. Probably won't worry about that today. And the goal is to put the top cover on Monday, Columbus Day. It's supposed to be still, and you need it totally still, maybe a little more still than that to put that cover on, especially just with 2 men. Well, I tell you what, that's about all I have right now, folks. I think Christopher's going to do a little walk around.